Welcome to the bold analysis, ladies and gentlemen. The president went to Mount Kenya with what I can call a tired script that is not going to be sustainable in the long run. But I want to warn this country that if the Mount Kenya script remains unchecked, then it is going to be replicated across the country. And before you know, the country shall have been made to believe what they are saying. It is important that the masses interrogate what they are saying. Today, for the first time in Embu, the president was directly heckled. When he was talking, he actually received harsh reception by Kenyans saying uongo. And I would want us, without much ado, to look at that video. And then from that, I'm going to explain why that script that the president took to Mount Kenya should be countered. Now, that is for the first time in person. The other time he was the one talking, and the other script, the part, the governor Cecil Mbarire.
Serikali hii itatatua kwa sababu tuko na mpango na tumeweka plan ya sawa sawa, kwa sababu tunajua what we are doing. Tumekubaliana watu wenu? Embu wenye! Embu wenye! Naona Embu kweli kumechacha. Vile mimi nataka naulize, mbali na ile maji tunaanzisha kule, mbali na barabara zenu, mimi nimekubaliana na watu wa haya. Niko hapa na gavana wetu, Gavana Cecil Mbarire.
That there was a need for crowds. He plowed villages, innocently going to villages and targeting institutions with the other traditional groups to consolidate the number. For example, today he was in Tharaka University. On day one, he was in Malach, it was a school in Laikipia, 2 schools in Laikipia. Same to Muranga in Kangema, he was also in another, in is it John Michuki, a polytechnic. So there are several others, and that was part of the strategy to marshal the numbers, even in the KMTC. But I want to look at more critical aspects about this. When he was going to Mount Kenya, the country and political observers were asking, show us complete projects. And half-term, I saw my friend Dennis Itumbi talking about mid-term report. The mid-term report, for a while, needed, because immediately after 2022, they started launching. There was no single project launched as one that is complete. He had singled out 3: affordable housing, title deeds, dams, roads, and schools. However, no single project was launched. Instead, when talking about roads, of course, the only project that is complete, I think, is that affordable housing units that have been given to police in Chuka. On the roads, there was a repeated narrative of that contractors delayed, and now blaming a contractor and using that to extend deadlines for completion of those projects. For example, listen to this.
Wasimama hapo juu. Si huyu Mbogo anatoka hapa Nyandarua? Huyu PS wangu wa mambo ya barabara. Sasa wewe bwana Mbogwa, hii barabara ambayo tulianzisha hapa ya Captain Wanjohi, Donyonjeru, contractor arudi pale akamilishe hiyo barabara, kwa sababu ni ahadi yangu kwa wananchi wa hapa Nyandarua. Vile vile ile barabara nilianzisha kule ya kutoka Engineer kwenda Mbiginano all the way Gashara, hizo barabara zote mpaka Mbirithi, hiyo barabara yote mimi nimekupatia amri kilomita 40 ikamilike. Mimi nilikuja hapa nikawaambia barabara ya kutoka hapa Olkalau kwenda Silanga pale kwenda mahali inaitwa mpaka ifike Boyman. Hiyo barabara contractor anaendelea, lakini anaendelea pole pole. Sasa nitamkaza ndio akamilishe hiyo barabara. Watu wa Boyman, watu wa Jororok na watu wa Olkalau wahakikisha kwamba hiyo barabara yao inapitika. Watu wa Nyandarua tumekubaliana? Neguo kana tiguo.
And this statement, this narrative is being replicated in all those counties. He's talking about, I'm going to build that road, I'm going to build that other one, I'm going to repair that one, and that one that I had started and stalled because I contracted this and that. In real sense, we speak, upon platforms, we have the network. Contractors talk to us, tell me, Kevin, I've not been paid. Yeah, we cannot come out in a public and say contractor X told me I've not been paid, because they know they will vilify contractor on this and that. But contractors are crying they have not been paid. And sometimes when president launches, you think the money is there, only to find out that even money has not been set aside. So that was the first strategy. The other one was there were calls for president to complete Uhuru projects. And majorly, these were roads and dams. Being that Mount Kenya is an agricultural county, Uhuru Kenyatta initiated dams. No single dam complete. Except, in fact, the only dam the president visited in the whole, for the 5 days that was in Mount Kenya, is this Kamburu Dam in Mbeere South. And it's being constructed. Ndio imeanza. This is something that someone was telling me, Kevin. The president needed to do one. Even Thiba Dam. Yes. Complete one. Hakuna hata moja imeisha. Now, I will want you to realize this. Unlike in the western side where we saw the president getting to homes and demonstrating power, lighting power on in homes, the last mile electricity project was only symbolized by Kenya Power vehicles and poles. So someone said there were poles that were moving from one county to the other, launching one project. You will see when, for example, when launching last mile power connectivity, unlike in Western, and I want to give a good example. There is a place called Inugunja, is in Ugunja constituency. That is Pionda's place. People have even took contacts and done some survey, and some few homes you can see they can be able to light. In Mount Kenya, there was no single demonstration of one house. Where and maybe if you think I'm doing propaganda, some of you have my WhatsApp number. Send me a photo ya hii trip akidemonstrate na mama kwamba meka on. Not much. And I'm saying this tricks needs to be, these are things that the people need to see, because as I said, it is going to be repeated somewhere else. The other strategy was amplifying projects, or rather imaging projects in terms of billions invested. And I can tell you, our mothers and our grandfathers and grandmothers in these villages, when they hear kwamba hiyo soko nimeweka 300 million na ile ingine nimeweka 1 billion, when they hear those figures, that is a strategy being used. They hear those figures, so feel, hey, ameka pesa mingi, anafanya development. That is it.
Na nimewaambia, kwa sababu tayari nimetafuta pesa, shilingi bilioni 1.6, 1.6 billion shillings ya watu wa Nyandarua, tuwawekee stima watu 14,000 wapya. Na nimesema hiyo kazi ya kuunganisha stima kwa watu wa Nyandarua ikamilike kabla ya November this year, ndio hawa watu wawashe stima kwao. Na tumesema stima sio starehe ya watu matajiri. Stima ni haki ya kila mwananchi wa taifa letu la Kenya. Watu wa Nyandarua mnanielewa? Na nimemwambia PS wangu hapa, Bwana Wachira, wewe Bwana PS, mbali na hiyo 1.6 billion, nimekuambia mahali utatoa milioni ingine 400 ili watu 20,000 wa Nyandarua waunganishwe na stima kabla ya Novemba, mwisho wa mwaka huu. Na huyu Wachira ndio nimempatia kazi, atakuwa anakaa hapa na kuhakikisha ya kwamba kila kijiji ambayo stima haijafika inafikishwa hapa. Engineer, kwa sababu ni town kubwa, ilikuwa imepangiwa soko ya milioni 50. Nikasema soko ya milioni 50 haitoshi. Sasa leo mimi nimekuja hapa kuanzisha soko ya milioni 390. 390 million. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Na nimekubaliana na huyu badilisha. Huyu gavana wenu nimemwambia, wewe bwana gavana, kwa sababu wewe ndio umetoa shamba, si ndio? Hiyo shamba ilikuwa ya county, lakini nimekuja kusaidia huyu gavana wenu ili tuwe na soko hapa. Na niliwaambia ya kwamba pia kwa haraka tunajenga soko ingine pale Njabini. Nimepanga tutajenga soko ingine Olkalao yenyewe pale Mirangini, tunajenga soko ingine pale Kasuku, tunajenga soko ingine Ndaragwa, tunajenga soko ingine Mairoinya, tunajenga soko ingine, kwa sababu soko tunajenga hapa Nyandarua ni soko 10 mpya ambayo itasaidia wafanyabiashara na wakulima wa Nyandarua wawe na soko ya kupeleka bidhaa zao, ndio Kenya iweze kusonga mbele.
And let me tell you, let me just play for you one. Just say about this. You're so going to make your pesa. When you hear, when, you know, these people, like, I'm not saying they're illiterate per se, but ukisikia sasa hiyo soko ntawajengea 100 million, ya hiyo million, billion, there are a lot of millions until when people leave. I can tell you there is a perception, an image that has been created in people's mind. How president has poured millions. It was this same strategy. Oh my goodness. Those who followed this podcast in 2022 will remember my friend Ruto Wairemo. Let me mention Joash Kamange. Those are founders, some early subscribers. Mama Betty Mwangira, such. I did say in 2022 that when the president was talking about kwa grupu ya chama ya mamama nitawapatia 50 million, kwa hiyo ingine nitawapatia 20 million, he used the same strategy when he was talking about Hustler Fund. I wish you can get one single clip he's talking about Hustler Fund. He talked about these millions. It is the same strategy now, talking about millions and 10,000 households. The image is being created and people believe. But in real sense, the money is just being promised, but the money is in paper and not in cash. I also realized leaders, especially the MPs, were made to beg for projects like some benevolent, like some charity program. They're begging, Rais, mimi naomba. Rais, mimi naomba. Mtukufu Rais, mimi naomba. And then that kind of approach looks, if leaders themselves before people, they appear vulnerable. They appear vulnerable. Unaomba haje? Si nikuambia Rais, hii iko na shida, wakati unafanya budget fikiria ambao unafanya hii. Hii iko na shida wakati but you don't say beg. When MPs were begging before the president, it made it look like it is president's discretion and it is a favor. And so if you don't beg, you can't get. And I'm saying that might be replicated in other areas. After Mount Kenya, the president is supposed to tour this other side of Ukambani. And that is why some of us are raising these things. It might be replicated in those areas. And the president will go on and say, hawa nimewapatia hiyo pesa, hiyo nitakuongezea hii umalize hii. Until it looks like pesa ambayo inatoka kwa mfuko yake. That kind of vulnerability doesn't look good. When speaking Nyanza in Western Kenya, he's stressing or talking to those leaders. But in Mount Kenya, he's saying, no one can stand between me and Mount Kenya people because I knew them for the last 20 years. So the Chungwas are telling the people to vote for president. President is a kingpin. In Western, you have to get Raila. Where the country must factor these tactics. That's what I want to finish with. The president is hurting middle class. The majority of people in those rallies are not paying housing levy. They're not paying NSSF. They are not undergoing they're not going the pain of direct taxation. But they're the ones that are targeted with that information, hoodwinked to believe something is going on. They're not even interested in housing program because they're not going to benefit. Those who should be asking for the houses are the ones in town. So the middle class must then take charge so that they can educate the village folks. The village folks are likely to make another mistake, and they're going to make that mistake. And president knows that. He can't target the teachers. He's not talking to the teachers. Anaongelesha mama mboga. These tactics are going to be replicated in the whole country, and there is a level of believability. There are quite a number of people that believe what the president is saying. He's asking a big question on competitors based on these projects. Kwamba siasa ikifika, muulize ametengeneza barabara gani, amejenga shule gani, I don't know, amejenga. Now let me ask. Let's say Kalonzo is a competitor. Should the public ask Kalonzo how many schools Kalonzo has built? Is Kalonzo in government? Come on. Is Kalonzo in government? And the people are falling for that trap. He's saying, ni development itafanya. So development itafanya. The question is, they're not taking policies. No, government hajapeleka that policy. Any policy, they have not taken any policy to the people. What they're taking is the physical. And the president's target is to ensure that at least every ward, there is that signature of blah, blah launched by, blah, blah launched by. In every ward or every constituency. By the time 2027, by the time people are going to getting to the nearest primary schools to launch, to vote, they'll be passing by and seeing president's signature of a project launched, a project started, a project launched. And you know, there will be a new wave of launching. By the time people get to 2027, he will tell them, I have started, this is 30%. If you take me to power, I will finish it. I have started, this is 30%. If you take me to power, I will finish it. It will be interesting if William Ruto gets second term. I will be interested to see how he will really govern. Whether he will still be maintaining that stand on projects, or now what will be it? Because he seemed to be saying, I've done everything. Thank you.